Interesting. I thought getting that dream meant there was no enemy involvement, but apparently I was wrong.
Oh dear.
You're waking the cold sweat, looking about wild. You're horrified to see a huge insect bearing down upon you. Its 8 legs and multiple eyes betray its identity. Giant spider. There's no giant spider. What the fuck?
I'll do my best.
Hmm?
Now there's one.
No!
Oh, come on! Just let me bloody rest.
What is it?
No!
Thy temper
I'll need a
steel.
healer as soon as possible.
Nature's servant awaits.
Where are all my healing spells? I haven't used them, have I? Oh, come the fuck on! Please just give me a rest. Please!
We'll cut you down to size.
Just one rest.
All right.
I only need one. Finally.
Fine.
I can, but try.
Bad, 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 bad. Let's.
Yes. If you insist.
So where's that other spider? Asking for a friend.
At your service.
Let me
Oh, all right.
do my healing touch on you.
I can, but try.
And then you fail.
If none are better.
Hmm? Very well. The best defense is an overwhelming offense.
No! No!
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure. What is your command? More.
If none are better.
Let me put it that way. None is faster.
You called? If you insist.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You have need of me?
At your... Of course.
I'll do my best.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Ah, hello.
And the rest roulette begins. Oh.
What is it this time?
Well, that worked remarkably well. I wish that was an AoE effect.
Rang?
I really do.
Uh-huh.
What is it? Of course.
Gotta go fast, bitches. Well, you can't do that much when you just can't do anything, right? Haha,
I'll do my best.
that was great deduction,
Cold.
right?
Indeed.
Can't do much when you can't do anything. What time you got out there, Pratt? It is Pratt, isn't it? But I need to tell you that we must not keep the Saravok waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in there? Said that the monks fell for the ruse and that Dindanafin was locked up, so he took the service route out of the keep instead of meeting you in the crypts. Really must get moving if you are to catch up with them. Terribly sorry, but I'm not who you think I am. I am Dindanafin, and I don't appreciate being the butt of the conspiracy. Well, you certainly seem like some sort of Pratt, if not precisely the one I was looking for. I might have expected more guile from Saravok's supposed most threatening enemy. Why he thinks you could stop his takeover of Baldur's Gate, I have no idea. Do you mind if I don't stay to fight? I've rather more important things to be doing. We have a war concoct, you know?
Yes. Have at you!
Haha! Joke's on you, bitch. You dead now. And I'm not. So, you're dead now.
At your service.
Okay, that's a way out.
Can, but I'll try.
Indeed. What if you insist? You cold?
I can, but try.
Yes.
My blade will cut you down to size.
No!
Give us
At your service.
victory! You've a task? Hello?
No! No!
Really, game? Really?
Yes.
Fuck you, game.
At your... Of course.
You're, if none are better.
Ah, hello. Of course.
I'll do my best.
Yes.
This game sometimes.
All right, all right.
Sometimes it just makes me salty.
At your service. All right, all right.
You have need of me? Oh, heart's really not in this.
Ah, hello. Oh, fine. What is it?
Can you...
It is a fine day to die.
You... If you insist. Yes, very well.
But it is a fine day to die.
At your... If you insist.
Can you like not, please?
Uh-huh. My turn to save the day.
Can you please
What is
not?
this? You rang?
Oh, fine. Hmm?
Sometimes I really, really hate this game. Like, why? Why are you constantly getting stuck on each other in this region? What is so different here?
If none are better.
What is it? If you insist.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Eat
Advance!
flaming! Or
I'll stay
possibly
back here.
frosty. Death!
Can I help you? If none are better.
Of course there's a bloody trap there.
By temper,
And of course Imwen got stuck on Brenwyn down there.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
I'll do my best. No!
Yes?
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty.
No!
Death!
Weaker. As soon as possible.
Yeah. Acid arrows, nice, nice.
At your service.
what is your command?
Nature's servant awaits. Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Imagine being healed, and while you're being healed, shooting the people that are healing you.
By temper shield!
Like, what the fuck?
I'll do my best.
Want some spiders?
Take that!
Wraith form?
Uh-huh.
Oh, apparently I already know that.
There's something most
Well, I
unnatural
can,
here, and
but try.
I want no part of it.
Ah, hello.
If none are better.
Fuck me.
Fine.
Take that!
That is the entire thing, though.
You have need of me? I can, but try.
Nice, I meant
What
it
is
out.
it?
What the fuck was that sound?
Indeed.
Please don't get stuck on each other. They're really not safe because there's still a trap going on up there. But apparently that's a yes.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing
shut up.
forth. Life continues to be quite the challenge. You have been accused of murdering the Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible for your predicament. You must find Saravok.
Well, I guess we're gonna go find Saravok then, right?
Indeed.
And that's probably the point where I need to employ the sewers. But man, that Elminster thing, that was brutal.
I'll do my best.
All travelers. And he's like, I don't know you people. You're fugitives? Nah, never heard of that. Wait, that doesn't have traveling hours? Oh.
Indeed.
I have theory.
I serve the Flaming Fist!
You do nothing. Where have you been? The business to tend to back at home, but I fear that same business is drawn back to the gate. Well, keep your head down before the clip it from your shoulders full. People are saying you killed the leaders of the Iron Throne. There's a godly price upon your head, don't you realize? Price on my head and you'll not take it. I can take care of myself. Oh, you don't take it. There's trouble in the fist and enough, in big trouble. Galton's found sick and Scar was killed, supposedly in a simple robbery, but I have my doubts. Well, Angelo is making a power grab, taking control of the fist, and with Scar out of the way, nothing to stop him. He's been paying visits to the Iron Throne too, and I don't like it one bit. There's some of us that are still loyal to Elton, and lucky for you, I happen to be one of them. Please, for your second hours, keep your head down and get the chance to sniff around the Iron Throne's base. You can't find a way to talk to Duke Elton, even better, but they're keeping him in the middle of the Fist headquarters. Damn it, Angelo will pay dearly for this, and I hope it's soon. Well, can I go to the middle of the Fist headquarters?
Indeed.
Let's test.
I serve the Flaming Fist! I serve the Flaming Fist!
Hold and hold, you're still accused of murder most foul. You will lay down your arms and come with us, or by order of Angelo Dawson you will be killed where you stand. Such is his order, and I cannot alter it. It is your choice. I have no wish to fight you. I am no murderer, and I welcome the chance to prove it. You're innocent and shall not submit yourself to the judgment of this Angelo. Scar is your proper superior. Wise decision. Well, I'm actually curious how this will play out. Is that the Duke? No, that's Angelo, right? Come on, Angelo Dawson. These are the ones you wanted for the murder of the Iron Throne leaders.
So, these are the infamous murderers, finally brought to justice.
I am Angelo, commander of the Flaming Fist. To be a judge, jury, and executioner, please pardon the cliché. You aren't the commander of the Flaming Fist. That title belongs to Duke Elton, someone who deserves it. You're a pretender, and rather ugly and smelly one at that. A lobotomized gibberling would make a better leader than you. Hey, come on now. We know that you're in the employ of Sarvok. We'll pay you more if you let us go. Laugh now, Angelo, when your arms and legs are severed and you're lying on the ground crying like a little baby. Hee hee. And was yours the last laugh? Couldn't you just let us go? Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. We won't tell anyone, honest, pretty please. Just think about it. There's some truth to your words. It's unfortunate that you speak them to me because, as you probably intended, your words have caused me anger. Kill one of them, I don't care which one. What the fuck? Now that we're done with all the pleasantries, I will make my decision. I had thought hard and long on what sentence I should give if you should be delivered into my hands. The choice is an obvious one. For the charges of murder, theft, arson, rape, and many other assorted crimes, I declare that each of you shall be taken to the bazaar, where you shall hang by the neck until you are dead.
Jaheira! No! No!
Well, that's an issue.
Right.
Ooh, I'm tired.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
What is your... Thy Valkor's mighty
Casting
Alright,
spells
alright.
isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
So let's just put that down on the, not a great idea. Also, why the fuck did it not save again?
Yes,
I have an idea.
indeed.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Of course.
As I said, I think that's the hour of the sewers.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
That's Iron Throne basement. I think there's one that leads into the Flaming Fist basement.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh no. Kinda not.
Indeed. Very well.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Good on you if you save the day.
Here, basically.
If you insist.
Is it this one? No. Or is it?
Oh, fine.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, I'll take this one, I guess.
Leave me be.
Oh,
God
that's you.
have you.
Out of my way, Antelope, I'm getting off this ship as fast as I can. Why are you so panicked? Is Sarvok not in control? I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He has abandoned us in favor of his new position, that of soon-to-be appointed Grand Duke. We're simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as a show of his stance on mercantile crime. Provokes to be Grand Duke? How can this be? Quite simple, really. He has built up support by pledging to combat the very chaos he himself was sowing. I imagine he'll have a fantastic success rate too, seeing as how he's in total control with our leaders dead. I doubt that he will settle into a nice, quiet political life, though. He seems set on causing as much destruction as possible, and I think he's intent on pushing for war with them. Why? How should I know? I'm no diviner. I only know business, and what he's doing makes very little ergonomic sense. Had he wished to grow rich from dealing in ore, then I would have understood. Had he kept the Iron Throne intact, he could have used his upcoming position as Duke to sanction airmen and increase our trading power over groups like the Knights of the Shield. As it is, he's seemingly intent on abandoning us and launching a bloodbath of a war. Know this? People believe in Saravok, and it will take more than a blade to resuscitate you in the eyes of the public. Can people believe in him? Can they not see his nature? People see what they wish, and they really wish to see a savior. He offers stability and seems able to deliver. That is more than anyone has been able to give them so far. I tire of this chatter. I feel you must strike me down. Do as you wish. Do not expect me to wait around while you do it, though.
All right, all right. Indeed.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Very well.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm beginning to wonder if there even was a way into the Flaming Fist headquarters, or if I'm misremembering. Well, that's definitely not it.
Indeed.
Look at Kristen, honey. It's the
Well, dear, what have we here, Blade Fodder?
They're the real
I don't know, Slythe, there's a big and threatening. Oh, my mistake, I was thinking of someone else. Oh, she's got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Kristen does, and she's pretty that she makes herself all invisible so guys don't give her hassle. Not that they would with a tough guy like me looking after her, of course. Slythe, baby. You tell them, honey. Oh, baby, you know me. You know you're Slythe. Hey, you, don't you go watching us go all mushy, alright? It ain't none of your business. What's that you're whispering, sweetheart? I know, my girl. Kristen tells me that you all have a soft spot for the Grand Dukes. Sure, it's a shame about Enter Silver Shield, isn't it? One down, to go, poor Dukes. Wouldn't it have been better if they had all died together? Bah, Kristen, and give it all away like that now. It's on... What do they call it again? The Silver Bladder? Enough of this cat and mouse stuff anyhow. I ain't cut out for it. We'll kill him now and do the Dukes after lunch like several said us to. I love you for your mind, Slythe.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Can I help you?
At your service. Very well.
Invitation. There's an invitation to the inauguration of the newest Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. It will be held at the Ducal Palace. Present this invitation to the guard at the gate and you will be allowed entrance. This seems to be an important note and you should hold on to it. Slythe, the time to strike is now. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassin at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate yourself into the crowd in the ballroom. When I have finished my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you and your payment will be forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on your little bitch of a wife. An invitation to the party is included with this note.
Ah, hello. Indeed.
There's this bitch of a wife.
Cut you down to size.
Oh well, that was faster than I thought it would be.
You're a queer fellow.
Indeed.
Courtesan that has never been with a man.
Awaits.
I call bullshit.
My temper shield.
Vita, Mortis, Coil.
What is it? If you insist. Indeed.
Give us victory!
Why am I even going back to the Iron Throne?
Of course.
I could just go to the palace now.
Of course.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
If you insist. Very well.
Ooh, get out of my way. I don't care who you are, I just want to get out of here. Thank is the name, and I thank you kindly to get out of my way. I don't care why you're here. Take all the wish if you are thieves. Take all you wish if you are thieves. I just want to leave. That Sarevok has become too big for his britches. Our leaders weren't a day dead before he declared the Iron Throne to be his.
Yes?
Not what I expected.
Possibly frosty. Death!
That's just a +1, right? Yeah.
You call... fine. Of course.
The Iron Throne is dying, and I can't say that I'm
Touch me not!
pissed.
You are unclean.
You there, stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on here. I've been sent from Zambia to determine where this branch of the Iron Throne is founded. I found no one who will stand still more than a second. What in blazes is going on here? I wanted to ask Sarevok. He seems to be the one in control now. Sarevok, that upstart, then the rumors I've heard are true. Our regional leaders here are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their role. Such arrogance. No doubt he had a hand in the demise, I'd wager. That would explain why we have not been getting reports on progress here on the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report you as well. I actually am the person accused of killing the Iron Throne leaders. I know. From what I've heard, Sarevok may have had a far more active role in that killing than any outsider. So what have you come here to do? Destroy us all to restore your name? It would seem that we now have a mutual enemy of sorts. I think my superiors would not be ungrateful if you were to remove Sarevok from this organization. I would almost call this outpost of the Iron Throne a complete loss, though with the Sarevok gone, perhaps it could be built anew. Perhaps it could, though I doubt people will trust you. People trust whom they wish to trust, whether there's reason or not. I would imagine that this is why Sarevok has flourished. Plays on people's fears masterfully. If he were not so destructive, he would have been a great asset. What is he up to? No matter. I will report of all of this and we will wash our hands of the whole problem. Good day and goodbye.
No time to chit-chat.
I loaded enough, and I suppose we should have expected you coming here. A bit of unfortunate business in Candle Keep. What? What do you know of what happened there? I know that you are the unwitting dupe of Sarevok, as we were. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that saw in his way. course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect to throw us away as he did. Hardly matters now, what with his coronation imminent. I'm sure the Ducal Palace will never be quite the same. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you.
Very well. Very well.
So I've come back. If I was smart enough, and you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any farther than here. Why did you come back? I would have thought that you'd go after Sarvok directly. Who are you to threaten us? Such anger and determination. I am Sir Thundry, a consort to Sarvok. I've been with him since before he knew of his true heritage, the heritage you share with him. He will be pleased to know I have killed you, perhaps enough that I might become his favored one again. So one of his bimbos who cares to defend yourself. I doubt you'll ever be his favored one. Sarvok is evil to the core. Help us defeat him and we'll let you go free. Very amusing notion. I would never betray my lord. Perhaps you should try your wiles on Tomoko. I'm sure she'd be more receptive to your overtures. I could never understand what Sarvok saw in her. Enough of that. Come my beasties, let's make short work of these intruders. And before basilisks? Or not.
Yes?
Eat
I really not in this.
Frosty.
My blade will cut you down to size.
The diary of Sarvok, interesting.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure.
Sarvok, I have received your letter and I'm quite overjoyed by your proposition. I've told my wife and she's excited as I am. I accept your mission and think of your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We'll be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access points through the sewers. I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I had expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defenses. However, I can assure you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that his next mission, much more difficult from what you have told me, it would seem to be. Assassinating two Grand Dukes in their own palace, while they harangued to the high nobles of Baldur's Gate no less. I can't wait, you still know where to find us. Come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself, but if I know you, that will never happen. Do I want to read this? Their Kome has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it's the perfect opportunity for Realtor to approach the Throne High Council with this proposal. If things go well, we could begin the operation within the year. Davion has sent a message to Realtor informing him that the mined clockwood has been drained and is ready for use. This revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. But still all the same year. The Iron Throne Council has agreed to support Realtor's plan. He has been given all the resources he needs as well as leadership of the project. I have expressed interest to my father and he has promised to include me within the operations along the South Coast. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow and I shall listen to them for only so long. I have decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I have waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alondo, and I must know if the dreams speak the truth. I will not believe the words of phantoms without proof, and the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. If the words are true, I shall surely groom stronger acolytes than this. My research has gone well. The monks at Candlekeep have been quite helpful. From what I have read, it would seem certain that the blood of Baal does indeed flow through my veins. Prophecies are, of course, ambiguous, but I think I understand them. He foresaw his coming death and he seeded his essence across the land. The children born as a result bear the mark of chaos, have power with no direction, and shall feel the blood of a god within them. The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise. It does not explicitly say, but obviously this means that death wrought by the children will cause them to ascend. Not obviously, no. But again, since the Father was the Lord of Murder, proving one's worth must involve an act in accordance with his portfolio. I begin to see what I must do, death on a godlike scale. The monk Orion troubles me. He seems to have taken an interest in my reading. I must be careful to be more clandestine in my research. I wish I could simply kill him, but I doubt I could safely murder him within his damnable library. I had a dream this night. My mother was talking to me. As she did, her face became bloated and discolored. Her voice became weaker as she spoke to me, telling me to save her from Realtor. I could see the garrote cutting into her neck, but it did nothing. It was only a dream. I take my leave of Candlekeep now, and not a moment too soon, for I am sure that Gorion has perceived my heritage. One thing that I am certain of, Dindunaffin is, in actuality, one of Baal's brood as well. Dindunaffin has all the markings and would explain Gorion's curiosity in my studies. Though there's nothing I can do now, I will have to make certain to return and kill the little brat. It would be foolish of me to let one of my siblings live, especially one being brought up by the Harpers, and I am sure that is where Gorion's allegiances lie. Today I met with the Realtor in Baldur's Gate. The fool still insists on calling me his son, and for now I will let him. He assumes that I'm loyal to him because he raised me. Well, loyal I am, but only as long as he's useful. He set up a base in the mansion of a destitute noble family and says that everything is running smoothly. Malahay has established himself at the mines of Nashkel, and his kobold minions should be already busily contaminating the iron ore. Only a few slaves have begun to mine out the ore at Clockwood, though Realtor assures me that once the bandit raids begin, we'll have a steady supply of new slaves. I met with the leaders of the Chill and Black Talons. I have little liking for Ardenor, the leader of the Chill, but Torgosh seems to be a man of his word. Good thing, as I'll have to work with these mercenaries for the rest of the year. Everything proceeds well. The ore coming from Nashkel has started to deteriorate, and my mercenaries have been doing a fine job of destroying any iron caravans en route to Baldur's Gate. Though some of my mercenaries have been captured, most think they work for the Zens. So no trouble has followed the Iron Throne. I am sure that the Zens at Darkhold won't be pleased to know that their name has been falsely used. I will have to be wary for Zendish agents in the coming months. I think I now have the time to deal with that old codger Gorion and his little whelp. I will have to inform my men that I'll be gone for the next few weeks. No time to write, but I must not neglect my journals, so the future dead must know of how the Lord of Murder again came to them. I shall hire a scribe on time elapsed. Things have not gone completely as I have planned, but I will still be able to salvage the situation. Dindunaffin is on the move to Baldur's Gate. If I could maneuver the whelp to Candlekeep, then I would have the perfect scapegoat for my plan. My mortal father, Realtor, is there to meet with the Knights of the Shield. He has been blocking all my attempts to escalate the hostilities between Amon and Baldur's Gate, and these meetings will only serve to smooth the relations. I must rid myself of them all and assume control of the Iron Throne myself. I cannot allow petty business and monetary concerns to interfere. Terribly sorry, father, but my true parentage calls and you're in my way. Shall be sure to instruct the doppelgangers in the exact manner Realtor should die. I think a garrote would be perfect for the task. Diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. It's a bit...
At your service.
You have need of me?
How should I put this? It's a bit unfortunate that this bit is at the very end. Because I might as well not have read it.
Ah, hello, indeed.
But I'm assuming this will play a vital role in actually accusing him.
All right.
Which makes me feel like I should actually try going to the Burning Fist again.
Indeed.
Flaming Fist? I have acquired Sarevok's diary, now I have the proof I need to stop him. I must prevent him from being declared a Grand Duke, but I doubt I will be allowed to enter to the palace without an explicit invitation. I have one. So basically I don't need to go to the Flaming Fist, is what this is trying to tell me. But let's see what happens if I do anyway. Probably going to get arrested again, right? Corpse is still lying there. Holy shit, I can just walk in?
sorry, friend, but you've got a
What
date.
foolishness is this? Are you trying to storm the Flaming Fist compound? You'll find no friends here in nothing. Angelo now commands the Flaming Fist. Friends of Duke Elton can only expect death from Angelo's new order. To arms, Dunder Nuffin and cohorts have broken into the compound.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to
What is your command? Manus Potentis.
Okay, that was not the smartest idea. Let's not do that.
Yes, if you insist. Indeed.
I like how this go to the Flaming Fist thing was basically a red herring, right?
Hello?
Greetings, I assume you've come to the palace for the coronation of Saravok? Well then, I'll need to see your invitations. Here. Don't be so impatient, let's take a look at these invitations. Yes, they do look authentic. Alright, then you can enter. Well, thank you, bitch.
You must gather your party before venturing
I
forth.
serve the Flaming Fist!
Can you please hand over your invitations? Here. Thank you very much, you may pass now. Didn't I do this once already?